a week's vacation and they left the keys to the brand new Porsche. Hello and welcome to another Midday Minecraft. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Hopefully well. Well, I hope. Mess with the syntax of that statement however you like. The meaning is the same. I'm here in the room of doom. I guess it could be called that. I've died many times in here for various stupid reasons. But we have made some good progress. Curse gathered a buttload of materials over the weekend. And then yesterday, it would appear as though Ed converted all of that concrete, or powder, to concrete for me. So that was super neat. Because when I got on, all I had to do was throw it in the ceiling. Which was wunderbar, I must say. It really was wonderful. The wonderfulest thing about Tiggers is that Tiggers are wonderful things. So now we're going to go through and clean out the room everywhere we already have ceiling. So like this area can all go bye-bye. It's going to be a bit long and tedious, granted. And apparently dark. Apparently dark. Much like the humor on this show. You wanna not do that? Alright, cool. So we're gonna just plop a torch down for now. We don't need to go in for that fancy netherrack baloney. Because then I'll just have to light it and mine it up later and blah, blah, blah. So we're doing all this because we have the ceiling above us. Complete. Completamente. Oh, which means I gotta finish transferring the rest of these chests, don't I? Yep, sure do. That's gonna be Schneedo Pete. Sure would be nice if these were only one block thick, but they aren't. Well, iron, maybe I'll get you later and maybe I won't. I have a lot of iron, but I don't like being wasteful. Or hasty, for that matter. Boom, boom, boom. Maboyo is off school today. So he may be joining us. I don't know. I can't keep up with these crazy kids now. Ed, or Soulja Boy, as he is affectionately known on this server, is probably at school, I hope. And probably watching sometime soon. Which apparently is somewhat okay. I don't know. I don't get how school works these days, apparently. They all have these fucking electronic devices, and they're all watching whatever the hell they want to, whenever they want to, and only paying attention to the teacher like 5 minutes at a time, it would seem. I don't know. Maybe I'm old. All I know is when you were one of the lucky few that had a pager, y'all, or maybe a phone in junior high and high school, they confiscated that shit right away. They were like, and you were like, oh, it's emergency, my dad, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, don't fucking care. Give me that shit. Get to the back of the room, and you keep it up. You're going to have a detention. Well, that was dumb of me. Alright, well, actually, this is fine. because there's nothing... How many blocks down is that? I usually find it's easier to do this from below. It's only like 4 blocks down. Yeah, let's just do this. That'll take care of that little problem. So, I don't have a sandwich to eat today for lunch. It's partially by choice, but also because I think I finally used up all the lunch meat. So I'm eating sketty. And this is still dark as fuck. And I'm gonna... Prediction, I'll set myself on fire in the next 30 seconds. Your boy Donnell SKB, the Islander. We got to see that jack wagon last night. He's doing alright. He's been living the hermit lifestyle. He came out, we grabbed some dinner, chatted for a while, and then we were going to play Minecraft. Him and... Oh, I almost did it. I think it was pure luck that I didn't. Him, the boy, and me were... Oh, it's still so dark. Were the folks at this dinner after the shop closed. Because he was craving some Popeyes. And it turned out to not be a very bad idea, honestly. Then we're going to go play some Minecraft. And I came home. Chatted with Curse for a while. Like an hour went by. She went to bed. The boy decided he was going to play some Apex Legends. With the Brass City Gang, I think. Instead of Minecraft. The nerve. And then the Islander didn't hop his happy ass on until like 1:34 a.m. Which isn't terribly late if you live that kind of lifestyle. But it was getting a little late-ish. And then the server reset 10 minutes later, and that was it. So we had a really rousing Minecraft experience last night. Uh-oh. We're not using the diamond pick, I'll tell you that. We'll go over here, because there's stuff in here. Oh, okay. Do we still have... We don't have wood. No! How about here? We haven't even... No, again. But what do we have in here? We have gravel that needs to go up top. All that's cobble, dirt, and then that one weird thing of stone bricks. Which is fine, because we have an area here to monkey with. Later. Okay. Alright. Oh, this is the very long way around. This is 180 degrees from where we need to go. We head towards the pillars. Needless to say, I did not play Minecraft with the guys last night. So I did not, but I played by myself and got a bunch done. Look at all this ceiling that's done already. Hot damn. Woo, got the hiccups now. I said I'm coming here for wood. Would you like to do a cha-cha? Okay. I know it's easy to make sticks, but since they changed this stupid crafting inventory, I really don't feel like forgetting that I have to make planks first. What a frackin' goober. That part would have been easy. Okay, I no longer feel like searching for these things. Just give me some planks. Give me all of the planks. Now give me the sticks. Yeah, I don't want to waste all this. Yeah, we'll just do a stack, which will be half that. Yeah, alright, that's fine. And then go back. And we put... Nope, stop. We put half of you away for a rainy day in case we get, I don't know, killed in some horrific fashion. Oh. What do I get to do? Hang on. Twitch is giving me some sort of notification. It says I get to share something. I don't know what the... Tap to share your 1-month message. Oh, well, I did not write a 1-month message. And that's now like a week old. I think that's our 1 month since we became affiliates. I think that's what that is. So if I'm going to share a message, I guess I probably better go write one. Seems like the logical thing to do. Okay, I was way over here with this very low flat spot that needs to be gone. Begone, winged spawn of Satan! Also, I guess my prediction was wrong. I did not set myself on fire in 30 seconds. Though, that was a fluke, because I was definitely in harm's way. And what am I... Again, I got lucky twice! Holy monkeys. Lucky us. I think I'm going to take like a 15-second break to shove some noodles in my mouth. Curse is fond of calling them nudes, which I have heard other people say, but I tell you what, like, guys can't get away with saying shit like that most of the time. They're like, oh, I'm hungry for some nudes, or I want some nudes, or give me some nudes, and we're like, yeah, we get in trouble for that shit. I'm a white, middle-aged male. I'm the devil. Everything I do is wrong, so I have to be careful. Be careful. I'm not, like, diminishing the plight of other folks. I'm just saying. It does not pay to say shit without thinking. A lot of times in life, period. Life lesson. But especially if you're in my situation. Alright. We're making progress. Slow, boring ass progress. But like, I don't mind some amount of random organicness. But the way the game spawns in all this crap, like in these tunnels and whatnot, it's just too much. There's okay. Well, we third time's the charm, I guess. Guess we can't be too upset about that. I can be upset about not being able to pick up my source block. With the like 4 or 5 different colors in the ceiling and all the different elevations and whatnot, that's just too much for me. So I find it very pleasing once we get this all cleaned out and it's just a big box. If I was super insane, I could make this a perfect cube. But that would require going 100 blocks high. And we're only 12 blocks high on the red wall over there. And I tell you what, I'm only a little insane, not super insane, so don't worry, we're not doing that. And if I did, I wouldn't make you watch it, Jesus. But I couldn't do it if I wanted to, because we're only like 50 blocks down underneath the sea level. So to do it, we would have to like make a big structure 50 blocks high. Which honestly, that half would go way faster. Because building in a vacuum is much easier than carving this shit out. I tell you what. Am I still okay? We're still... Oh, we have a little section. Well, any little bits that we don't have done, we can actually access from the top. But we're only like halfway done with clearing the top out. The area above the golden ceiling. I guess I never thought about that. This color that we chose by pure happenstance looks a bit like gold. Like we gilded the ceiling. We're very opulent here. In a definite after the fact sort of way, it's nice that the color is what it is, because it is the color of the yellow gold that we use in our Brass City logo. So I'm thinking, since I didn't know what I wanted to do for a design previously, I might try to recreate a pixelated version of our logo in the ceiling. I mean, I have 100 by 100, so that's an awful lot of blocks to play with. And our logo is roughly square in its overall dimensions. I have a shovel. Why don't I just not use it? Why don't I just use it? Okay. So that would be neato. I probably have to like use some sort of software program to pixelate it for me, because although I feel confident that I could eventually get it through a little bit of grid paperwork and some trial and error, I guarantee you I don't want to take that kind of time. I've already invested quite a lot into down here. Alright. I really wanted to go for the low-hanging fruit, but I also want to expose as much as of the ceiling to below as possible. So we still have a good 4 or 5 courses we can come in. Oh, there's lava? Oh shit, there's lava. Oh, double shits. Was not expecting that there. Remember there was lava somewhere around here. Well, I guess we need to get up there and monkey around. Let's go do it. So it will be behind us in the corner. Schnazaroo. Toin. Toin again. And then it's not this top. It's not this top layer. It's a layer below. Down around here-ish. This is an area we have not explored much. And it's an area I don't have the tools for. Did I not put my... Oh yeah, gravel. No. Gravel. Sorry, all the gray is blending together. Alright, help me out, folks. There we go. Okay. Dump off some more of this random bits of whatever. There it is. There you are. You little naughty boy. I don't need this in here. I'm not going to do any farming up here. Come on. Guess we make a couple stone picks. One, two. And then we vomit some cobble off the edge, because we definitely don't need all this. This is a whole new strategy for me. I know practically everyone I know who plays Minecraft does this. I've never thrown anything away in my life. I mean, that's not true. Obviously, I throw trash away in real life. But, like, in games, I don't get rid of resources because you never know. It's like, oh, you remember that, like, level 1? That level 1 worm husk? That you're like, this is garbage and has no value. And then you find out, like, when you're level 10, it's the only thing you need to, like, complete some epic enchantment or some shit. And then you're like, fuck, I threw it away, like, 18 days ago. And I can't get it back because I'm not in that starting area anymore. Yeah, well, I'm either afraid of that sort of thing in general, or I've actually I've experienced it too many times. So I don't throw shit away. But cobble, I mean, come on. I've got stacks on stacks on stacks. So we found at least one of the sources of lava. It's a nice little light source. Hello, thank you. Guess we could have incinerated some cobble. Then we wouldn't have to worry about them bobbing around for 5 minutes. What's up there, lava? How you doing? Oh, we were so close. Oh. Oh. Because I've been working over here for a while. Just right on the other side of the lovely wall of death. Is it just the one source block? Aw, that's a little set. Here, let's insafulate it. First you, and then we can access it, and then my dumbass will back up into it. All right. So we kind of accomplished something there, other than just clearing out shit. We found... no. No. Holy shit, this one's... Oh. It's not as big as I thought. Okay. This stuff didn't render in or whatever. It was all cloudy. And I thought it was like infinitely big. And I was sad. Oh, you know what? I just won't die. How about that? I was gonna say I should probably like eat and heal some, so that when I take some of these ticks, they don't hurt so much. But I've decided to just not die. I know it's a groundbreaking strategy that you probably haven't heard before, but that's my plan of attack. I hope it works. It's a little untested at this point. Oh, so I've got the squeaky controller. Do, you motherfucker. Okay, cool. Whoo! Dodged another bullet. Oh, we got the right tool for the job, folks. Well, shit. How much of this do we have to deal with? Oh, cool, not much. Complaining way too soon. Okay. Birdman. That's fantastico. Ugh. Well, we'll do this area over here where it's a double layer. We'll eat, because we still need to do that. In-game and IRL. But who remembers TRL? I don't remember how long of a run they had. Forever immortalized in an Eminem song, if nothing else. Also, where did Carson Daly go? He ended up with another show, right? I don't remember what it was. I think I kind of liked Carson Daly, at least back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I liked him better than Ryan Seacrest, I'll tell you that. He was too much of a pretty boy that looked like he was a mega douche behind camera. And I could be wrong. He might be salt of the earth, super nice dude, but because I don't keep up with paparazzi, tabloid, TMZ bullshit, so I don't know what he's really like. Plus, most of that shit is just made up to sell papers, man, or their digital products, since newspapers are going the way of the dodo. Yeah, it's a sketty break. Wish I had music, I'd cue it up. Like sketty break music. I don't know what it'd be, but something that made you wiggle. Like a noodle. So, I was telling you guys yesterday that I had to get off rather quickly because I had that podcast to go record. It happened. I was a guest on my buddy's podcast. I guess I can give you his name because it's how he brands his show. So the Shane Aldridge podcast. It's on Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, and Podbean, I think. Anyway, I'll link all that up later. We mostly talked about Magic stuff, the card game. Had a good time. It was a little over an hour, I think, that we talked. I didn't really time it. Had a good conversation. He's one of our players from the shop, and he recently moved down to the city. And he's been doing fun things since then, including this podcast. So we'll see. That's actually something that we've been talking about doing as a podcast for a long time now. We didn't really know who the members were going to be and what the content of the show was going to be. But, fuck. I found it again, y'all. There. Okay. We're going to make a... Oh, get the... frick away from me. I could have put water down, but anyway. Alright, so you are a no-no zone. Okay. Now then, I think that's the only spot, so we should be good. Yeah, but we didn't really want to talk about it on the podcast. Then we decided, my buddy Joe and my buddy Eric, we were going to get together. And we got as far as agreeing to the fact that we wanted to do this. And nailing down a time, like each week, to do it. And a name for the show, or at least a working title for the show. And then my buddy Joe went off and had a baby. The jerk. So, and then that, like, definitely stalled that initiative. So now, oh no, I lost light. We lost light! Light, y'all get me? Alright, we're just kind of bouncing around here. There's a good, ooh. I probably can't get this, can I? I can get you. But not you. Okay, so we gotta go back top. Top side. Top side! And I know what you are, so don't mess with you. Oh, we still have this. We still have all of this to get. Because you can get with this, so you can get with that. I'm kind of hoping that it'll just all open up and it'll be like, BAM! Like, rather quickly. Like, we've been working in this place forever. With no end in sight. I feel like we're about to turn a corner here and it's just all going to come together. Like, the walls have been done forever. The floor has been mostly done forever. Like, so much so that I just didn't finish them off. Well, I finished the walls. Like, I had a few little spots that weren't done, but I finally just like, well, fuck this, and finished them. The floor I haven't done because it's time-consuming to mine obsidian, as you probably know, and I ran out of diamonds. Now I have buttloads of diamonds, so that's not an issue anymore. But, ma'am... Uh-oh, people are already mowing. I would be too, but it was too wet the other day. I took the mower out and let it run for about 3 minutes, and I was like, nope, fuck this, it's too wet. I'm happy to mow now. I know in a couple months I'll be like, fuck this mowing, because it'll be like uncomfortably hot, and the grass will be growing like crazy, so I'll have to mow like more than once a week, as opposed to once every 10 to 14 days right now. I'll be like, I remember the good old days when I was actually happy to mow. But also, we've got all that, like, little bits of debris in the yard, and the grass that is growing is all higgledy-piggledy instead of being a nice, fluffy turf. What am I stuck on? Stuck on you. The way I feel about you just can't lose. And I'm on my way. Anybody else love Lionel Richie? I do. I sure as fuck do. I'd listen to that shit today. I made a Lionel Richie greatest hits tape of my own making. It had like 32 bangers on it, man. I don't know if that's really not the right terminology to use when describing Lionel Richie, but you know what I mean. All the good ones. Too bad his daughter's such a frickin' weirdo. Yeah, we're going to run back over her and deposit some things in the good room. So this cobble chest is not going to be a cobble chest any longer. In just one moment. Something I've needed to address for a while. What's up, dude? What's up, dog? More andesite. Gravel for the gravel god. Alright. All of our gravel, I can get orientation here. All of our cobble must go away. Except for one stack. Always leave one stack, guys. There have been many times I've been like, I don't need this fucking cobble. I got a bajillion of it. But I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I don't remember to keep one stack for basic tools or whatever. And then I'm very much sad. Like, I probably should keep... That's what I'll do. I'll keep one as a placeholder because I know I'm going to use the damn stuff. So there's no point in 100% clearing it out of my inventory. Oh, I still have 2 stacks of Cobel. Alright. Alright. So that one already says granite, so this one's going to be the diorite chest. So gimme, da 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 da. You go here. Boop. Bop. Bizzle. Fashizzle my nizzle. Alright. Sorry, there's a little bit of housekeeping we have to do. I'll tell you this, I'm not going to waste the time to change the sign right now. I know, I'm a madman, but I'm doing it for you. Take care of that. No, off stream. You're welcome. It's my little gift to you. Okay, so we're always going to keep some amount of dirt on us. And this gravel, and then those things that's a full stack. Okay, not half a stack. Come on, man. Get your button work going, alright? Alright. Diorite. guess we put polished in this corner. Nobody puts polish in a corner! Wrong. I did. What are you going to do about it, chump? Alright. We're going to leave that Scotia-Rooney right there and then get rid of these last. How about no? What did I just throw in there that I have to now go find? Is it my bed? No. Was it the pick? If it was the pick, I do not care. Stop taking half. Take all. Alright. I'm super sick of doing this. Oh, I'm not even dropping it in the water. Gosh dang. Oh, I'm still not dropping it in the water. Guess I'm just not close enough to it. Grosserino. Taking too long. Making the copies. Holy crap. It's approaching 1 o'clock already. Man, oh man. Sakes alive. Oh, we have irons. To do run, run, runs, to do run, run. We can make exactly 2 of the things that we need. And so we shall. We picked back up one of the stupid stacks of cobble. Well, whatever. Piss off. Eat. Eat over here. Nudes. Does anyone remember the old computer game called Snood? I sure do. It was tons of fun. So it was a little bit like Bejeweled or some other Match 3 kind of game, but instead of like swapping the placement of a couple things to get things to line up, you had like a little rubber band shooter that loaded one of the different Snood faces, and there were like 6 or something. And then so it would be loaded in your chamber or whatever, and you would pull back like you were getting ready to launch a rubber band and aim the Snood face at the Snood faces of the same type. And if it connected and it was 3 or more, then they would, poof, and the map would shift around and you would get a new Snood face loaded into the chamber to do it all over again. So you just kept this as like a little bit of a mixture of Tetris and Bejeweled, but there was no time component to it, I don't think. I think you could just go at your own pace. It was super fun. I played that game a bunch. And that was around the time Austin was born, so 17 years ago. It was also around the time that we went for Chinese at least once a week, if not more. And I would collect all the fortune cookie sayings, and then I put them into a spreadsheet. But I started it less so for the fortune, and more so because, on the back of a lot of them it says, like, learn Chinese. So I would I couldn't do the character symbol, obviously, the kanji or whatever, but I could do the translation in the English and the regular, like, letter alphabet spelling of whatever the word was in Chinese. So I had a spreadsheet of all these words from fortune cookies, and like it wasn't just a couple. Like, it was fairly impressive. By the time I stopped doing it, for whatever reason, I don't know if I just didn't transfer that file when I left that job or whatever. But it was approaching 1,000. It was multiple hundreds deep, and that was with repeats, because you definitely got repeats. Yep, that's what I did. Come back from lunch, check the test equipment, make sure everything was good, write down whatever observations, and then go type in the fortune cookie sayings and words into my spreadsheet, play a game or two of Snood, and then go about my work day. That was my post lunch routine for 2 years, year and a half, something like that, until I got out of the lab and I started working in the field, doing basically the same stuff, but in the field with people instead of test machines. The people were our test machines. Real life end users. What do you think of this product? Is it good? Is it bad? Does it make your life easier? Does it make you want to kill babies? If it makes you want to kill babies, we've done it wrong. If it only makes you want to punch your aunt a couple times, then maybe we're onto something. Most of our end users, were rather nonplussed by the advancements we made in the tools. They were like, yeah, I've been fucking saying it for years. You should have XYZ on here. So when we finally gave it to them, they were like, it's about fucking time. Or, don't worry, I already figured out a way to Southern ingenuity this myself. So you doing it at the manufacturing plant, it really doesn't matter to me, because I already fixed it. Yeah, you fixed it, but you fixed it in a dangerous way. And that's why that dude got that nail shot through his head. And was on the Discovery Channel about it. And that's legitimately the case. One of our tools, a nail gun, a pneumatic nailing machine. They don't like the terminology nail gun. I don't work there. It's been 12 plus years, whatever. So I get it from a PR standpoint. But anyway, two guys were going up at the ladder at the same time, which, safety problem number one. One of the guy on top had a nail gun on his belt holster. Fine. It was live because it was plugged into the air source. It was a pneumatic nailer. So be a little careful. But in an effort to make it easier for him to use the nail gun while standing on the ladder without overbalancing and then, falling off. You've seen people do that, right? Like they lean way too far over on the ladder and they end up falling off. And then you're like, well, why the fuck were you doing that? Anyway, I didn't feel like moving the ladder. Well, okay, I get it, but, you don't want to die, right? You kind of like your job, or at least the money you get. You want to keep doing it. Stop doing stupid shit. Take the extra 2 minutes to fix things the right way. Anyway, whatever. So they would, actually all nail guns now have a two-step triggering mechanism. One is pull the trigger, but it's not a gun, so it doesn't just fire the nail. And the other is press the nose of the machine, of the gun, up to the work surface. Well, they would bypass the pushing the nose of the machine to the work surface part by taking a piece of wire or some other thing and pulling up the spring-loaded mechanism that makes contact with the work surface. They would pull it up So it was always in the on position. So then, in fact, all you had to do was pull the trigger. So you literally could have a nail gun that way. That was the main way they would do it. Then the other way they would do it, which is super dangerous. Of the two ways you could do this to defeat the two-step triggering mechanism, that is the worst way. But it was the most common way. The other way was to just wire up the trigger so that the only time that the gun would fire a nail is when you tripped the spring-loaded mechanism on the nose of the gun, and then it would release the nail. That's much better out of the two scenarios. So that's actually what this guy had done. He had the trigger wired up, and then it's hanging on his belt loop, and the guy on the ladder below started climbing the ladder too fast and kind of bumped into the guy above. And when he did, his hard hat hit the spring-loaded mechanism that makes contact with the work surface. So it triggered because the trigger was already pulled. And it drove it through his hard hat into his head. And it was the largest nail the gun fires. And so they had to go to the ER, and miraculously, that dude had no permanent damage as far as I remember. Like, he lived, but the X-ray on the Discovery Channel show, like Real Life of the ER, or whatever the fuck it was called, back in the late 90s, was an X-ray image of his head with a giant nail in it. And that the thing that delivered that nail was one of our tools. Now, it was definitely not our fault, but obviously for legal reasons, it was all hush-hush and very tight-lipped about it. And we got that tool back. That's the way that kind of stuff usually works. Whenever there's a claim against the company, doesn't matter what the company is, if possible, you send the faulty stuff back, right? And then they explore it and investigate and try to figure out what went wrong. If it's a legitimate claim or a baseless claim or some sort of weird fluke circumstance that would never ever happen again, so we don't really need to do much about it except for send out a safety bulletin saying, hey, when you do this dumb bullshit, this is what happens, so don't do it. So those are pretty much the three options. Ours was user error, but we still had to keep the tool locked up in a cabinet for years and years and years. And that was like the most protected cabinet in the whole fucking building. And I was one of two people that had keys to it. I don't know why I had keys to it. Like, I never needed to get into it. If I needed to get into it, something was fucking seriously wrong. Like, the legal team should have had keys to it. But instead, they're like, we don't hold keys. You hold the keys. And then when we need stuff, we say jump and you say how high. Anyway, whatever. So yeah. So that tool was in my cabinet in my lab. A famous tool that was on TV. Fucker got more airtime than I've ever gotten. Anyway, I totally forgot about that story. And I don't know what started me off on that tangent. I really don't. And I'm not going to watch the stream to find out. If you're watching... Oh, who it is? Who is? You're lurking. Oh. I was telling the nail gun story. But you're also probably not listening, so it doesn't matter. Womp womp. Muscoozy. So we're completely cut off from the mainland over there now. We are an island unto ourselves. And we are reducing our real estate and our property value by the second. Oh well. We're sinking into the sea. We must be somewhere near the San Andreas Fault. Excuse me. Yeah, I really wonder why I started telling that story. talking about test product. I was talking about, I don't know, the lab. I was talking about the fortune cookie thing. Slightly before that, I was talking about, I don't know what. But anyway, okay, I got at least part of the way there. All right. Progress has been made this day. I think next, oh no, I'm going to go on top of the world, of the ceiling. And clear all that out so I can get ready to place more yellow concrete. Because there's a very good chance I can get the ceiling done much faster than I can get all this meaty goodness in the middle of the room cleared out. Look how much we can see now. Look at all this. What is that weird line over there? Well, that's a mine. It's a hole in the floor. Got it. Oh, no, no, no. I'm going to do this right. Okay. Hot. Oh, no, 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 no. We want that hot damn. So for now, for whatever reason, I'm leaving this big dirt X in the ceiling because I made it to help find the center of the room. And I don't want to unmake it. Thank you very much. But okay, we almost fell. I think it's time for another nudes break. Wrong kind of nudes, guys. Calm down. Oh, spaghetti. You are delicious. I ran out of sauce, though. So I put my garlic cheese sprinkle on it. It's fucking delicious. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Good stuff, baby. Good stuff, baby. Oh, the good stuff, baby. Well, the good stuff is a little old place where... Oh, hi, Fire. Where's your buddies, Earth and Wind? A little joke for my older viewers there. Yeah. My good buddy Joe posted an Earth, Wind, and Fire song the other day on the Facebooks. Otherwise, I hadn't thought about those guys in a hot minute. Or a New York minute. Or any kind of minutes. Oh no. Oh good. I just didn't feel like stopping. At this juncture. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Wait, what are you doing over there? Why are you like that? Are you... Just a weird little something or other. You old so-and-so. Okay. There, now we have connexion. Alright. Let's get rid of you both. We're sick of your shit. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Stupid cursor placement. Alright. Oh, so glorious. Glorious. I think we're going to pop down to that level. I didn't mean that level, I meant that level. And, oh, so no, darkness. Song lyric, song lyric, song lyric. Oh my. Here we go. Bonk. We got our torch back. Hooray! I was worried there for a second because it looked like my mic cable was unplugged. I'm like, oh, shit. I've been streaming for 55 minutes with no sound. But no, that's not true because I obviously almost always do a sound check right as I'm starting the stream. Obviously. After all, I am an amateur. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that cake. Do 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 do. Where are we going so that we don't fall on our ass? This is tedious, but ever so worth it. Aw, shit. Do we leave it? Oh, no, it's there. I got rather concerned. We can still make them. We're down to crappy old cobble now. Boop, bop, bop. You, come with me. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Nope, we lost that one. He's dead, Jim. There's nothing up. Oh, no, we're not making this jump. Whoo! That man ain't ludicrous, what? Okay, so that's the lava. Mr. Lava Lava. Mmm. Okay. So I said we were going to the ceiling. It would appear as though that isn't the case. Or I'm taking a very roundabout way to get there. Oh no, we have more water shit to do. I don't want to deal with water shit. What does that even mean? Ooh, I've got the kids this weekend. Which means we'll probably end up with a long Minecraft stream on Saturday night. Unless we have a... I don't think we have a movie to go to this week. So... we saw Captain Marvel a week and a half ago with the Chillins. Get this little bit of nonsense gone over here. We'll enjoy the view, and then we'll go up top. I think. It's the current plan. Maybe. We're going to make sure that we don't fall, but we're going to do it at the expense of speed. Which I'm not really a fan of. It takes too long to do this. But I really don't feel like falling down when I'm this close to being done with this little section. I think I have to be careful because this does not go to the wall. This goes to the wall. I was incorrecto. Alright, now we definitely want to jump down to get the coal and the irons that we left. Don't need any weird little fingers of things sticking out there. This no reason for it. It's uncalled for. Ugh. Coal. Go away. Come again another day. So, tomorrow when I get all the links, I'll post them up for that podcast. We'll probably put it on the shop page as long as he's cool with that. Definitely link to his page, obviously. And here we go. Coal, 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 coal. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. See what all we can pick up. Are we picking things up? Yeah, we are. Just not everything. We do have a full inventory now, so... Okay, well, there's that. Oh, look, it's getting there. Oh, there's some weirdness over there, but it's getting there. Yay! Time for some noodles. Time for noodles. I need to finish these noodles up soon. Since I ran out of sauce, I put butter on them, which is fucking delicious. But the butter's starting to get cold, so it's kind of weird. Alright. Man, there's still so much to get rid of, but you can almost see all four corners. Hot damn. Alright. We need to eat. I guess deposit some more shit back off at the room. And then we'll go up tippy top. What's that over there? Okay. What are those? And then, oh shit, then we're gonna have to call it, I think. Do we end up with any granite? Hello, Granite. Well, I'm just not gonna mess with... Yeah, I'm just not gonna mess with pulling it back off to save one spot. I currently don't care. So this is the one we keep full, and this is the one that we keep... Oh, damn, almost full. Time to get another egg there, Chester? No? Alright, fine. Where's the enchantment chest? It's on the ground, I believe. Expensive. What else do we have? Gravel that still needs to go somewhere. A bunch of andesite. This that needs to be down here. This that needs to be down here. Irons. To do run, run, run. To do run, run. And then goodbye to this cobble. There's still a little bit sitting there. That's... Why did I do half again? I've really got to work on that. As if it's some sort of personality flaw. Who dis? Lex Luthor with glasses and some sweet bits. What's up, bro? How you been? You wanna... I don't know how long you've been lurking there. You want to see the progress in the room? Let me get rid of some of this excess cobble. Look at them bits, yo. Those little floating pyramids? They supposed to be something else? I don't know. You just got here. What are you building? I'm still in this motherfucking room that I've been building forever. So the black and white floor, right? Bow. That's basically all done, except for some little mines like this that I need to finish. Walls, granite, polished everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. Done. This room's 100 by 100. That's 10,000 motherfucking blocks. That's 5,000 blocks of obsidian. I'm crazy, y'all, and I'm selling it all on Saturday. That's concrete. You've mixed concrete. You know how long it takes. That's 10,000 blocks of concrete in the ceiling once it's done. It's about half done. all this meat in here, I've gotten rid of like 90% of it. Because this is going to be one open-ass room. And then, these pillars are too close together, I've realized. But polished andesite pillars everywhere. And then we're going to darken it the fuck up, get rid of all this light source. And it's going to look, hopefully, kind of like the Mines of Moria. That's a really hard way to do it, too. Yes, I picked, apparently, the longest, hardest way to do everything. But I am pleased with the outcome. I'm not overly pleased with this yellow, the way it looks in the room. Like, it looks fine with the black and white. It doesn't necessarily look so fine because it's with this, like, pastel-looking color of the granite. Because it's a bold color. But I found out, yes, it's taken a long time. I mean, honestly, it was still probably longer to do all the obsidian, but whatever. Yeah, it is a mustard color. Well, if you'll notice, it's actually, and this is, I only figured this out later, it's actually the color of the Brass City logo. So I think once I get all this junk in the middle cleared out, I'm going to do a pixelated version of the Brass City logo in the ceiling. But then I have to go get a bunch of ink sacks so I can make black concrete, but whatever. I didn't know how I was going to design it, so I have all these colors of concrete. And there's more over in some other chest over there. So I got a couple more colors in that. But, see? That's what I said. Exactly. When I first put up the red and yellow together, because they were the two most plentiful colors, I'm like, oh, ketchup and mustard. I don't like that. So I changed it to just yellow, because yellow is the most plentiful dye color I have access to because of the flowers. And yes, Curse. When I get hungry every time I think of it as mustard, even though I don't like mustard that much. So now I'm on top of the ceiling, clearing stuff out so that I can stand up here, basically, and do a design. It's like software to make a logo that makes it pixelated? Yes, as a matter of fact. I'm sure there's more than one, but Katie knows because she uses it for cross stitch. So you take a picture you like, or you take an image you like, and it'll pixelate it for you and tell you where to put the stitches to make it into a cross stitch pattern. So that should work for... No. That should work for making a pixelated version of the logo. And then here's the grand entrance marble staircase up to the top side, so we don't have to use that other wonky one that I made a long ass time ago. And this, no lie, happened on stream. I was like, I need another entrance, and it needs to be grand and majestic. So I'm going to start working on that instead of that bullshit one I had before. And I just started mining. This happens to line up with the midpoint of the room. The door is in the 50 slot of that 100 by 100 space. So I'm coming up. I break through the surface, and I'm literally 100% lined up with this. And the sun was coming up, and it was behind the tower. Behind the lava tower. But it literally came up in line with the boardwalk, in line with that, and the sun was right there. And I was like, oh, it was meant to be. So, and then, yeah, obviously made it bigger and better once I figured out that was the right spot. So I was very pleased with that, and I got to catch it on stream, which was super cool. So people couldn't be like, oh, bullshit, you planned it out from the beginning. I was like, no, it was just serendipitous. I'll go check in the morning. I know that there was a creeper explosion or something at some point, because I went down to my mine that's underneath your barn, and there was a bunch of livestock running around, and I'm like, why the fuck is this here? And it was because there was a hole in the floor. So I fixed it as best I could. Like, you got the sheeps and the cows and the chickens and a llama. So, they got mixed up, it looks like. Well, the cows are over here, right? And I don't know who put a llama in here, unless it spawned on its own. What? Of course, I left the gate open. That's on me. It's daytime, but whatever. You have one Pigu left? Did you only ever have one Pigu? I don't know. It's been months. I pretty much, like, never go in there. I occasionally go steal a few bits of food and replant it when I'm low. But other than that... Okay. So. Have you been on... Are you still there? You never got another pick. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get you one then. You know, eventually. So we went to Jungle Island and found, well, jungle stuff and pandas. So we brought jungle trees to transport. This is my cactus farm / defense system. Because they, yeah, just like that. People die when they run into it. We got bamboo at the farm. I mean, at the jungle. And obviously we got pandas. We even have this like little brown one over here, which is pretty sweet. We should play some night though. Yeah, I agree. We should play some night. You let me know when you're not playing Apex with Austin before you have to go back to work. Are you on lunch or did you have a weird schedule because of middle of the night shenanigans? Wait a minute! I'm not going to say anything, but text me about the appointment that you had today, buddy. Okay. So, I guess we're going back downstairs. I never finished the Castle Edition, but I started it and I got, or I picked up where you left off. And I have lots and lots and lots of cobble, cooked cobble down there for you, or over there for you. For whenever you make your triumphant return to castle building. We have ender chests now, if you're still watching. You said you go back to work or something, but I'm going to take a full stack. No, just take half. I don't need that many. Half of that. And yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go. Let's frack and go, brother. Oh shit, it's 122. I gotta go. Like the boots. But not. Oh. I've painted myself into a corner. That's okay. We'll fix it. This is ceiling level. I thought you guys were going to play Apex Legends last night. Or am I just being silly? Because Apex is life, so you play it whenever you have a moment. I don't know. I'm not about that Apex life. Is whichever one of you bad getting any better lately? I think you're gone. I think you're no longer with us. I think I got shit to do. So, we're going to cut it there, y'all. But we want to have something pretty to look at. So, it's none of those things. It's none of those things. This is where we started today, isn't it? Something like this. It's not necessarily a good representation, but it shows some stuff. Anyway, guys, I'm cutting it there. If you're local, please come check us out at the shop, Rat City Games. We're in Round Lake, Illinois. Pre-release for War of the Spark is coming up in a week and a half. That's going to be super fun. If you're not local, go check out your friendly local gaming shop. We're all over social media. You can look us up on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, etc. Please smash a like, a sub, a follow. We appreciate it.